Day 3 of the 2018 World Series of Poker $10,000 buy-in PLO Championship kicked off with 37 players remaining, including the likes of Scotty Nguyen, Leah, Brandon Shack-Harris, and Ryan Laplante, who with this event has made his third WSOP Day 3 in the span of less than a week. Card Player TV caught up with Laplante before play resumed to learn more about his back-to-back-to-back deep runs.
I mean, it's just been pretty absurd. I've just been running very well overall. I mean, to take 16th out of, 1,300 entries, and to take 6th out of 1,200 entries, now to be in the final 36 out of almost 500 entries, it's pretty absurd. Especially as the 10K PLO is a very, very tough field. The 2,500 was also a very stacked field. I mean, the final 27 was almost all professionals. So I've just been running very well. I mean, obviously I've been playing well, getting some pretty lucky folds and spots. So it's just, everything's just going very well so far.
We also asked Laplante about late registering this event, getting off to a good start, and an interesting hand he played against former main event champ Joe Hachem.
So I was at the final table of the 2,500, and then I busted it at 12:30 or something like that, and late reg in the PLO ended at 2 p.m. So registered for it, and then got sat down with 25 big blinds, managed to spin up the stack a little bit, and then Joe Hachem and I played a pretty weird and fun hand where he opens under the gun. I call on button with king, queen, 8, king, queen of diamonds. Flop is 7, 9, 9, rainbow with 1 spade. He c-bets like a third pot. I call, turns a queen. He barrels around a third pot. I call, river is an ace. And on the river, he bets about 40% pot. And when he bets that, so he bets 33,000 into 74K, I go all in on him for only 55,000 more. And the main reason why I decided to run a bluff here is because I thought that, based off of how the hand played out, that his range for betting on the river was every full house. So he could have 9-7, pocket 7s, queen 9, ace 9, pocket queens. And I knew that he could have aces as well. I didn't block an ace, which I wasn't that happy about. But that being said, I also knew that when I shove the river, he should perceive my range as having aces or 9s. I shouldn't really be having anything in between. So when he has aces himself, then I'm either bluffing or I have quads. So that's what he came down to in his decision point. And that's what I thought that I was repping, either nut full or quads. And as long as he viewed it as a spot that I wasn't capable of bluffing, I thought I could get him to fold almost everything, but I assumed that he would just stubbornly call with nut full house. And I got lucky that he thought that I wasn't capable of bluffing, and also thought that I wouldn't shove worse for value.
Laplante is a WSOP bracelet winner, having taken down the $565 PLO event in 2016, but this event marks the first time he's cashed in a 10K buy-in at the WSOP. We asked him about being at the final few tables in such a big event.
Yeah, this is my deepest run in a 10K. I've made day 3s of 10Ks before, but they weren't cashes outside of LAPC. So I'm in cash at LAPC. I've played 20 some 10Ks. So this is only my second cash ever in a 10K, my first cash in a 10K at the World Series. And this is the deepest I've gotten to be able to play for $1 million. So this is, for me, is one of the biggest sweats I've ever had. And for having it being a game type like PLO, which I'm comfortable in PLO, I play it pretty well. I've, have some good results in it, but this field is very stacked. I mean, of the final 36 players, I'm at best mid of the pack, and I could be in the bottom 3rd. So I'm definitely going to be trying to be playing pretty carefully moving forward and try my best to just get into good spots. And, before a tournament starts, especially a spot like this, I always have a decent amount of anxiety just because I don't know how I'm going to finish, and I'm always worried about, am I just going to snap lose a flip? Am I going to do something stupid? Once I get sat down at the table, I get to relax, and I just get to focus, and then I just grind it out.
Thanks to Ryan Laplante for talking to us for this video. Make sure to stay tuned to Card Player for more coverage of the 2018 World Series of Poker.